Hello, welcome to the Pharaoh-King's Blade. Where we last left our... I'm just double checking something. You know what? You guys deserve some inspiration. How about for some inspiration? YouTube? Oh, it's been a month. Maybe not.
Mm,
I mean,
If you
well,
remember what's been
last
going
time,
on, by all means.
yeah, I
Revian
could
called us
sum
to this
up.
room.
I could sum this up in less than a minute. We left the city to go deal with the dragon tribes. We killed a lindworm, and we came back. Luke decided to change classes completely from fighter to
Death
Oath of
Knight.
Annihilation. To Oath of Annihilation Paladin, and is now cramping on my character's bit of being the Paladin. We then went and bought a bunch of upgrades for a session and a half, and then found a elder elf living in the city. We then promptly got kicked out of their house because my character got upset to see a map of Tyrmion and what was clear updates on something she was doing there. And Grunk wants them to be alive so that he can learn technology from probably the worst source of people. And then we reconvened with Revian, who has decided to rejoin the party as we go to deal with the portal releasing Shadow Fae from the deep core, because somebody decided to fuck with a portal.
Oh,
Not
it's either
pointing
that or
fingers.
get consumed.
Not pointing fingers. They know who they are.
I'm getting a sense that your characters have a really bad itch to kill morally dubious NPCs whenever you see them.
No.
Morally dubious. Hey, in her eyes, she's morally justified for doing what she's doing.
Exactly. Like, cut her some slack.
To be fair, the party doesn't know UX did it. It's still funny.
Well, the only one that knows UX did it is Revian.
Grunk got his arm upgraded. We have technically a new vehicle. I upgraded the old one. It now has a new model.
Yeah.
Also, there is a water tank to desalinate, to rehydrate the frog between encounters.
I've committed my final good act and got any new skills as a reward.
Good old
Which finally lets me cast darkness.
magic.
Yes, it's very odd that is not a
Twilight
domain spell.
Yeah.
Although Twilight is technically more Fey than it is darkness.
Oh. Semantics.
There was no dark cleric. That's the best I can come up with.
There's only the brooding type necromancer.
She's not that kind of cleric either.
She's not the broody type.
She's very joyful, guys.
Right.
I mean,
gotta get to know her.
Technically, there's Void Domain, but Nikki hasn't completed that subclass yet.
It's hard to come up with things for certain classes.
I like the moon.
I've only made like 2 2 or 3 subclasses myself, and then I had, after making them, I went to Drugan and I'm like, can you fix this for me? And he fixed it.
I like blood.
Yeah, you like blood.
He says with like 10 vials of blood on his belt.
There's no way that those are able to be used. They have been sitting in the hot sun for fucking months.
I don't care. He's researching.
So this blood coagulates
This is
my
faster than
performance
this
art.
blood.
At some point, it turns into poison, and then he can use it.
I mean, we can all make poison. You just gotta drink our own piss like 5 times.
Well, you see,
Leave
but
red out
imagine
and
now,
press beans.
I ingest freaking, I don't know, freaking rotten blood into your bloodstream.
Right.
That's some
becomes-
effect, right?
Grunk becomes a Grum.
So how are you guys holding up? You guys have been going on an adventure for quite a while. I honestly don't think you have taken any breaks since we first gathered here. How long was it ago? 2 or 3 months ago?
There's no time for break.
It's been 37 days, I counted.
Since you joined.
Huh.
But why are you counting the days?
I like
Well, I'm counting.
Yeah,
the
why
nights,
are
but
you counting the days? Do you have somewhere you gotta be?
No, I have a
Are we
very
boring and you just want to get a move on?
I have a very deep connection with how long each day and each night is.
Uh-huh. That's an odd thing to keep track of. You don't got a lot of stuff going on in your life, do you?
I have a lot of purpose.
Mention one.
Well, to
I start to count my
guide
fingers.
this group toward the sake of balance and ultimately bring order to any ne'er-do-wells within the continent.
I would reach over and pat her shoulder once. There. You'll figure it out as you go.
I'm very devout and confident in my goal, and that is enough.
Yes, that is enough.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Grunk is mainly fueled by pure curiosity at this point.
What else would I be? This is fun.
And as
Uh-huh.
for Luke, well,
Yeah, he seems more broody than usual, doesn't he?
he keeps phasing out, almost like a part of him isn't here. It's weird. It's
like there's a shadow
looking at
following
statue-
everywhere.
It's like
meta jokes.
No,
Fucking
not
real.
it's like looking at a statue because he doesn't breathe, except it's not stone. It's
Did he ever breathe, though?
no, he has not breathed once since we've met him, and I think he's been dead the entire time.
I believe it.
We've caught
I
him
mean,
drinking blood once.
He was a vampire.
I tried to remain neutral, but his demeanor, and she looks at Luke. You worry me. The path you're going down. I hope you can adjust accordingly.
Is he in a trance or is he? I don't know why he's just sitting there. Like, watch. Puts tankard on his head. Luke proceeds to not react. I've
I think
never seen anyone do this.
he just needs time to think, because change is hard to deal with, and believe me, I know.
I mean, how much has he changed? He just seems a little more dark than usual.
Well, I mean,
I don't mean as his skin tone has changed, more as the room around him has changed.
I see a lot of potential in a lot of people, and I just don't think he's found his yet.
Huh. And Dela'Nova, how's your quest coming along?
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
uniting the dragon tribes.
I'm pretty sure I've done all I can on that front, unless any other tribes pop up in our travels, but the Lindworm is dealt with.
Excellent.
Apparently sprouted wings.
So it seems there's just this portal, and there's no immediate threat afterwards. Besides the other civilization, but I don't think there will be any problem once we have dealt with this situation.
We still have the Maelstrom cultists to mop up. They were trying to head north before the whole portal got out of hand.
Yes, indeed.
Those
I would say that we
creatures.
should take this evening off. Spend it however you please. Tomorrow we will venture out. All of us. You reaches up a hand. Everyone except for you. She gives a nod.
Who?
Ukes.
Yeah, she hasn't talked much either recently.
I don't have much to say.
Hmm.
In fact, Revian has taken care of pretty much everything. I am just waiting. Give it about a week or two. Should be up and ready for you.
All right.
I love waiting.
These creatures escaping from the portal. Well, not escaping, they're invading. Aninu told me about them too.
She puts her elbows on the table and hands under her head as she looks to Linette. Nod, nod.
They come from a world of darkness. And they threaten those who walk in the light. They've been described as having butterfly wings. And they simply do not embrace balance. They overwhelm.
Butterflies of mass destruction. Well, now I've seen it all.
If they threaten the light, then yes, I believe we should take them seriously.
Hardly take butterflies seriously, though.
It was just their wings. I'm not sure what their bodies look like.
Aha. Could also be a couple of moths, don't you think?
They could also be huge. I don't know. Aninu was cryptic.
If they are a couple of moths, we should probably walk there naked. They tend to eat clothes, don't they?
What?
No.
Yeah?
I just think they like.
You need to read up on your biology.
I haven't read many books, to be honest.
Oh. I've read about 1,000.
That's a
You got
lot.
a lot of time to yourself once you're in the dungeons, waiting for your next fight. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, the books I read.
Which one's your favorite?
There was this one about like exotic blood types. It's my favorite.
Oh,
I love that one.
I mean, the Lusty Dragonborn is a fine choice as well.
I might check that out one day.
you mentioned something about showing me how to relax.
Well, there's many places to go. What are you looking for? A masseur? The bathhouse? It's quite pleasant. More than you would expect.
I'll do all the things.
All of the things. You need a bucket list.
I just don't know how much there is to offer and what I like the best yet.
Well, what does your heart tell you right now? What do you need the most in this moment?
A bath?
Well, a bath it will be.
Okay.
So I could guide you there. So there's also a path. If you go up towards the back of this palace, there will be a portal marked on the ground. It can take you there. Although, if you want to go the actual way, you just gotta go outside the palace, take a left turn, and go for the little house down by the wall.
All right. And they'll just let me in?
Yuke's nods. They are a very kind fella.
Okay. So, that's the meeting then.
Unless you guys have anything else to mention.
I don't.
We saw the Aurora Borealis. It was really pretty.
Oh, I saw that in the distance. It didn't reach that far down here.
Called it the scorched skies, and I set up some fireworks, and
Fireworks.
it was fun. Yes.
Interesting. You still have them on you?
It was their fireworks.
Oh,
This is the kind of thing that those creatures
I
from the
need
port.
more context clues.
Um, the village we were at, the dragon village.
Ah, okay, so that's... Why were you... Weren't they, like, hostile to you? Why are you playing with fireworks?
They seem rather nice. I don't know what hostile you're talking about.
I mean, none of them have been very pleasant to be around.
Well, aside from the one lindworm, they are pretty courteous. They even let me be a dragon for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were messing around with the alchemist.
How was that?
Oh, I
It
like
was
that guy.
cozy.
Cozy?
I am envious of dragons in the desert. They absorb more heat.
Uh-huh.
And it's more comfortable.
You can impossibly be cold.
Hmm?
You're not cold, are you?
No, I'm still hot.
Phrasing.
Licks hair.
I'm,
I just can't help it.
I'm pretty sure the phrasing was intentional, Revian.
Oh. Well, I suppose then. Sure.
If the water in the bathhouse is cool, then That would be a lovely change of pace.
You can ask.
I will when she'll get up. Thank you for this meeting.
But of course, I hope you enjoyed your wine.
Always.
Yes.
I clean glasses with Glunk.
Hold on.
His wine is deep red, non-related at all.
Why is it a deeper shade of red?
Oh, don't mind it.
Dela'Nova is just seeing how many plates and cups he can stack on top of Luke as he just sits there rigid like he's
Like a fucking house of cards.
Oh, hold on, I want to see how far we can push this before he reacts. You can do a 16 sleight of hand check. Nikki, how many am I able to stack before it topples over?
Oh, what are you stacking?
Like cups and plates on top of
Uh.
each other because Luke is sitting here rigid like a statue.
Oh,
Wait, hold that,
okay.
hold that. We should take a picture. Get the painter in here.
You stack about 5 or 6 before it starts to topple.
Oh,
Not to find plates.
aha! Structural rigidity.
Good catch.
Holy, that's a lot. Well, we always know if a Luke is not good for anything, he can always be just a kitchen rack.
More
Good one.
considered by the lack of reaction.
Oh, maybe a scarecrow.
If you excuse me, I'm running out of potions. I have to make new ones.
Potions?
And he points at like two like left unfilled like glass vials that he has. Yeah, I make my own. And he points at like his like a little like sigil at the bottom. That's like it's like a frog face. I make my own bottles.
I looked at the glass that he had before.
Nothing is as good as good old handiwork. And he walks out.
Linette looks at Grunk and is like, I forgot which way the bathhouse was.
Straight out.
Oh, you go. Yeah. You just go outside, just out the way we came in, and then to the left.
Oh, okay.
If somebody needs me, I'm in the room.
Hold on, wait a minute. Where is Junior? Why is Junior over here?
Shit, I forgot which one of these beds was mine. I think it was this one.
What do you mean, Junior over here? He's getting taught lessons.
Oh,
Remember?
I was having the other day.
Yurks will mother stuff to Luke and just drag him out by his hand to come to bed.
It's kind of funny. It's always the missing player that gets like semi-bullied, but not always.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
For certain campaigns, it's Durson. Kidding.
Look, if people
Kidding,
want to
kidding,
consistently
kidding.
have low attendance, that's a
Yeah.
bit. Oh,
No!
oh.
Are you glass blowing on your bed?
Next to my bed.
All right. Well, generally you have like all the. Do you know how? Okay, have you seen glass blowing and how it works? And
Yeah,
stuff?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have like a pile of glass and then your little furnace or whatever, and you're blowing through a pipe.
Yeah,
Just don't
and then-
suck.
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
You see, every time Grunk does it, he gets like actual like these like glass bro like cheeks that they get.
Yeah, but you're a
For
frog.
for Grunk, it's just exactly. For Grunk, it's just extended. He just got massive cheeks.
You just see his gullet go. And like he can do one whole he can finish a whole design in one breath.
Yeah, he's like.
It's impressive. Though what he makes this time isn't the best thing he's made. You're not sure exactly what he was trying to make. What were you exactly trying to make?
I was just like trying to make. Wait, if you, for example, look at just this picture.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
these.
If you're just making glass bottles, that's like easy check, so like at least a 10. So you do make a glass bottle. That's easy. If you're doing something more fancy, like something a little more fancier than that,
Oh yeah, if you would like make like syringes or stuff like that.
Ooh. Glass syringes. Oh, that brings me back. To before we had plastic.
So where are you off to, Della? What's your plan for the evening?
I was going to insult someone about this. Gestures to Wings.
Yes?
Yeah. That's not supposed to happen. Unless under very specific circumstances for our kind.
Doesn't realize they've
Okay.
been slowly going through those circumstances.
Did you mention it to Draximus?
He doesn't know. Which is confusing because he's gone through the transformation process and it didn't happen to him.
No, he got wings before.
No, he didn't.
What?
He didn't take the wings option.
Oh.
Which is why Coldrix is confused. Usually,
Strange.
usually this is supposed to be a blessing from something directly. These just kind of happened. Like, remember the Dragonborn we found in the Sultan?
Oh, yes?
In the salt.
They had wings because they were blessed through their servitude to Bahamut.
Okay. Okay, I'm with you.
These just happened.
Very well.
Also, they really soar after just kind of sprouting.
All right.
I don't know how to describe the pain of new bones growing almost instantly.
Yeah, I have no way to imagine that either. I'm just thinking we don't have any, exceptional biologists. I don't even know where I could lead you. This is a very unique obstacle you're experiencing. Sort of like my own predicament before you fixed it. Which, again, I'm still thankful for.
Yes, I'm not sure how badly that could have gone down if it wasn't dealt with. Gorgon aren't the most stable of minded.
I was getting quite used to it. But I suppose it's better getting rid of it now. I can be pure again. Luke, will you be a darling and just lift all the things out?
Also, better to fix it now before you accidentally turn someone to stone and then we have to deal with that.
Yeah. I mean, I still gotta abolish the law that I made about mirrors, you know. I'll get right on that. See you tomorrow.
Mm. If you want to cut to the others.
Guess Luke will go room. Yeah.
It would be funny if he just is still there. when we go to leave, is that
Oh, you
did
walk
not
up to
move.
Beatrix?
I mean,
Oh my. Somebody's grown wings.
yeah, about that. That's not supposed to happen. Also very painful.
One second. Alright, sorry. Be right back a second. Mom needs help. I think they're just bringing groceries.
Dela'Nova got put on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, roll as many dice as you can before they get back.
Oh, I'm spamming.
We could. We could. We shouldn't, though.
Oh my god!
DM's gone. Roll dice. God. God. How long has it been since that fucking meme was a thing?
Quick, the DM's god, they can't stop us.
That's like early 2000s, man.
Damn, you beat me. It's just satisfying to roll. Dunk.
The single sad.
Yes, but not when you
Oh, I
can't
rolled
look at
100.
all the dice at once.
Yeah, I rolled 100.
Are you wasting all your good rolls now?
Nah, I'm fine. I only roll good.
Look, we all know that when it's actually important, the only guarantee in this campaign is that I will roll terribly.
Oh my
The
god.
only thing that is consistent in this campaign is that Dela'Nova is missing.
What are the actual like laws of this campaign? Dela'Nova can't open doors. I have a constant brain fog. Bane fog.
Brain frog. Yeah, that's that's another word for Grunk, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're back to being a full human again.
That's also true.
Yeah.
So Beatrix will look you up and down and start walking around you. How curious. Something like this hasn't happened in ages.
Elaborate.
Well, you've purely gone for your chromatic transformation, becoming a true chromatic dragon. Rather than mixing and matching other draconic bloodlines, you've went straight down the middle of your own bloodline. Essentially, you've achieved more true ritualistic becoming of a dragon. Though you're going down the route of essentially what Tiamat went through.
raise his brow.
Though they were a full dragon rather than a dragon-born.
Hmm.
This must be part of such things. Growing wings meaning you'll be coming closer and closer to a true dragon. Mm.
Hmm.
Am I gonna have competition? She smirks.
I mean, technically, there's the other one that's temporarily outside the city while we wait to deal with their horde issue.
Fair. Though I am no threat and I'm not threatening you. I'm just being...
I think the term is facetious.
Yes. Or sly.
Also, is it supposed to like be excruciatingly painful?
Generally, when your body's creating new parts that it's not used to, yes, you'd think it would. Just like growing new fangs. Or scales. Oh, new scales. It's the worst.
So it's more like other reptiles where they grow in and then they shed because the top layer dries out.
Oh, she's more talking about through battle rather than naturally. Because yeah, losing your scales and then having to regrow them back is more painful.
I see. I guess I'll keep that in mind. And that basically sums up the root of my questioning. Is there anything that is needed for other courses of action?
What do you mean?
You might become a dragon much similar to Tiamat by the end of your cycle. Perhaps even stronger. But time is to tell of such things. Might yourself become a legendary dragon, Dela'Nova.
Right. Right. You still have the fake name. I hate to catch you up on a lot of information at some point, but unfortunately, I don't have the time.
Oh, you don't want to hear my true name. Beatrix the Wise is the name I go by in these realms, as it is easier for them to use in their tongues. My true name is much harder to articulate in non-draconic tongue.
Damn, that's wild that they're saying this to the Dragonborn who speaks Draconic, the language of dragons.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Feel free to cut to someone else. Yeah, I have expended my purpose for interacting with this NPC.
Meanwhile, out in the
So rude.
meanwhile,
I
out
said
in the
that before.
backyard where Junior's getting trained with Samira. This work is so hard. Just kidding. Imagine Luca goes to his new bed and there's just dirt.
No,
He
there's
digs
no
a hole
bed.
in the middle of the room, just lays
No,
down in it.
No, like dead ass, there is no bed. There's just a perfectly humanoid, like 6 foot hole.
And it slots him perfectly.
It's like perfectly to his dimensions. It's 6 feet deep. Get buried, idiot.
Alright. Grunk is blowing glass.
Mm-hmm.
Dela'Nova's speaking with Beatrix. Ah, Linette. Bathhouse.
Hello.
Ah, welcome.
This, well, Mr. Revian, Sir Revian, asked me to relax somewhere, and he pointed me to the bathhouse, which I assume this is.
It is. There are change rooms and towels available. As she will
Okay.
scribble into the book. Enjoy your relaxing time. She
I
will
shall.
hold out a towel.
And she will take it and begin to the bath. The sun's rays are harmful and unjust. I tried to keep them away for so long, but the heat is just too much. And she finally takes off her hat and lays down her clothes by the towel and just dips in as all the sand underneath her clothes finally just wash away. Swims all around.
It is nice and soothing and also quite stress-free, relaxing. It's as if the waters are sort of rejuvenating.
There really should be more baths in the desert.
The one place that is devoid of water. Yeah, there needs to be more baths here.
It is
I agree
unjust
with
to leave people like Grunk suffocating with no water around. This was nice. And then she looks at her clothes and the towel, and suddenly remembers something about a changing room, and is unsure what to do. Is she supposed to change in here, or everything happen on? Is there a drying mechanism? But either way, she just awkwardly just dry herself off. Her wet black hair is hard to completely dry, but eventually she will put her clothes back on. Still somewhat damp, but she ultimately looks the same in the reflection of the lantern lights and walks back out. Ah, how long was I in there? I can't even recall.
3 days, sir.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I have this wet towel here, I'm not sure.
she will hold out her hand.
And she holds it out.
She will take it, and you'll watch it become sparkly clean and dry. Prestidigitation, such a great spell.
Yep.
I I had such a lovely time here, but I also heard there are other ways to uh spend downtime with. Do you have any suggestions?
Hmm? Suggestions for relaxation?
Yes, relaxation.
Though I do not have the applications here, I can be of service if you want a massage or things like.
Oh, you do that too.
Yes, but I would need to go to your room or a place with a bed. I don't have facilities here for such thing yet.
She tries to remember. I don't think there was. I don't think she even knows where her room is here.
Oh, it
Or
is
we
in
did spend some time
here.
here, right? I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she should know.
Oh yeah, she does know. I just remembered. It was a shared bedroom, I think.
Mhm.
Yes, I know where it is. I'll just be in the shared bedroom, waiting for you whenever you're ready. Great.
Looks outside, there's like a gust of wind full of sand again.
Ah, always with the sand. The sun and the wind work against me. I'm inviting a masseuse over.
Oh,
Oh.
She will be next to this bed. I hope you don't mind.
What to move her? Whoop.
She hangs her hat on the bedpost.
All right.
She does not have a very full bed of hair, in case anyone noticed. She has a very flat top head. Her hair is just kind of just straight down, and that's it.
All right. She will start massaging you. She starts with light massaging of the limb muscles, kind of getting them loose and everything, and then starts going for your back. My, you have quite the tension in your body.
She's overreacting to everything she does.
Hey, you'll have to give me a second. I need to go get
I love
a
that.
cup of coffee.
Where did this tension come from?
Yes, it's like one of those chiropractic videos. It's like, and now I'm just going to apply a bit of light pressure. Looks like they're fucking snapping at
Yep.
Lynette's
Oh,
neck.
okay. Deep breath in and out. Freaking
Meanwhile, the
breaks
rest of
their
the
neck.
guys just look up at the ceiling like, wait for this to pass.
Exactly. The rest of us are just awkwardly lying there. God.
After 5 minutes, she's just crying.
It's just where did it keep coming from?
That makes it so much better.
Where is it?
Man, Grunk thinks to himself, man, maybe I need a massage. I feel like that shit gonna hurt though. Man, this whole time I've been munching on uncooked pasta.
Please cook it. No. Sorry, no, this is just what we're hearing in the background. It's just.
Yes.
Sorry. Whew. So Grunk is glass blowing.
Well, I assume I'm finished when they like all arrive.
Probably.
It would be even better if Linette gets a massage and all they hear in the background is I screwed this one up.
Smashes
That's
it.
not something
Smashes.
you want to hear when you're going to massage.
You see, under Grunk's bed, it's just a bunch of shattered glass. It's like all his mistras. Like fucking shatters them under his bed.
Every once in a while, when he runs out of like spare glass, he'll like bring it up, smash it even more, and start again.
Yeah, recycle it, reuse it.
Glass is actually incredible. because it actually loses all its impurities once it can be remade and reused so many times.
Yeah.
It doesn't lose its purity. It's kind of cool. God, I love watching glass blowing competition shows. Fuck. Or blacksmithing. Any of those. They're all so fucking cool. Eventually, she will get to, she will start doing, your joints and also neck, loosening them
He's
up.
already crying like, I never thought I could move so freely. And she barely got started.
Alright, so we're just going to start with a nice adjustment of the lower spine. Horrific cracking sound.
I was gonna get to that point. More!
That's gonna wake up a
feel
fucking
taller.
noodle.
Just gonna wake up a whole new person. So I assume we are long rest.
Yep. You guys can get long rested and
One
all
thing
that stuff.
before we do that.
Sure.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they phase through the wall.
Oh yeah.
Why is Samura carrying your bird?
I have no idea why the bird's with me.
Excellent question.
Oh, I guess also while the massage is going, a bird flying around the room.
Just not relaxing at all.
But I just imagine she just tunes it all out.
Okay. After I've attended to the loss of the land, put it back in place to where it was before, I will be coming over to this character here.
Oh,
Beatrix, can I have a moment with you?
For sure. Sire.
Excellent. Meet me in my sanctum.
Sure.
I'm sure that's going to go well with the two concubines.
Oh, for sure. Nikki doesn't remember if she set up teleporters yet.
I don't think you did.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I only know the throne is the way in.
Mid-room.
The other teleporters, there are other teleporters around the place, but I don't know if they're connected to the sanctum.
There we go. Wham. I'll just drag you there.
Yeah, I cannot phase through walls. Alright. Now let's see.
Why does it say nerd on your bed?
Nerd? What? Where?
What do you mean where?
I don't see nerd anywhere. Oh! Who drew that? That's fucking funny. Okay. So, first of all, I'll be throwing her the Gem of Seeing before walking away to find something.
The Gem of Seeing.
Yep. Just planting the thought in her head.
She holds it for a moment. First, out of confusion, and then her eyes widen.
I come back with a tray, an expensive wine, of course, and a glass for two. Now, ever since I came back to the city, I've been wondering how to approach this issue. I am not quite the same as back when I first arrived here. It is as if my mind has been a perpetual brain frog. Why can't I pronounce that fucking word? Brain fog, for fuck's sake.
Grunk noises in the background.
There's always a frog. Yet I feel I can finally think for myself. So, what I mean to say is that I am not mad. I do not wish you gone. Rather, I am curious about why I found you in a place such as this. You are in my court, but you do not seek power. So, I want to come clean and ask you this, without anyone else knowing. Why are you here?
She will toss the stone up and down. Do you know exactly what I am?
I've only heard from a familiar blue friend.
Ah. Well, you see, I don't seek any values or things that you mortals seem to have wars over. I simply am just a wise dragon wanting to see a king under... Not so much I don't want to manipulate you or anything of that matter. I just want to see you flourish. I want to see
I have been taking
someone
note of the fact you do not interfere with most business. In fact, you have been observing me in the background. That is my observation.
I do not want to push. I just want to see you flourish. I will do what I can to support. Oh, I don't think you've been told this yet, but my home lies right next to yours. In technicality, we are neighbors. If your home is in danger, my home is in danger. Therefore,
That makes sense.
I figured being an alliance, or at least helping said kingdom, would benefit me in protecting my home. But I also want to see you flourish. You've piqued my curiosity.
Yes. Let me just tell you, I did not believe you 1 second that you were doing this of your free will. But I understand that if your home is threatened, this is a common issue.
I'm settled in the mountains
So,
that are behind your castle here.
you're not looking for power, but you want to see it grow. You're within the court, but you don't seek any extra power or benefits. That's unusual.
For most. I am not a greedy dragon.
No, I would suffice as much.
But
Now, is there anything I can help you with? And he hands the tray over.
here, she will take a cup. Sip it.
Okay.
She will sip it.
I just want to know, does she have true sight?
Does she have true sight?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Okay. So what does true sight do again? What can they see with this?
Reveals the true form of people. If you have a true form. Because you're no longer cursed, you don't have a cursed form. Though you would see her full dragon underneath her disguise, I guess.
I actually have not been sneaking glances, so I don't know how she actually looks yet. Okay. Interesting. I suppose I would still have to do a deception check here.
I am a dragon not of this land. I traveled the void to here.
The void?
Yes.
How strange. You appear the exact opposite. I would almost call you a celestial.
Ooh, I am not that strong. Though I can contest and contend against other celestials, I am not as powerful as some of the celestials. Though being a dragon such as I am a light dragon.
Ah. So you travel the void as a light dragon. There are many of you kind out there. This is the first time I hear about you.
Well, I'm not the first dragon who has traveled the void to arrive here, but I am much late in the arrival. Many, a few or less centuries ago. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, several centuries ago, my kin Tiamat and Bahamut and
My eyes widen.
there were 4 dragons that came here. Powerful dragons. They fought with the elves, I thought, for a long time. Eventually losing. Some of them gone into hiding. Some of them actually perishing, like Tiamat.
Okay.
I come from where the dragons come from. A plane, a system far from this one. I can't exactly tell you how far, but quite far.
Very well. Well, I am curious about your kind. In fact, you're the most experience I've had with a dragon.
Ah,
And yet you've been keeping your distance.
observing.
I don't
See
find that
how
commendable.
my wisdom could benefit. And it's reaching that point.
Yes. It probably wouldn't be the most flattering proposition, but I have been needing a steed.
She will blush.
It's really not flattering.
Oh?
However, the option is on the table. I will be leaving tomorrow with the party. You see, we have an immediate threat down below.
She's gonna,
If the
for a
tides turn in
moment, stare
the
at
battle.
you for a second,
Yeah.
and then shake her head and, like, smack her cheeks. Like, ah, right. You have a problem? Below the castle? I'm hoping you mean below the castle.
South.
South.
You see,
Oh, the cities to the south.
creatures of the deep core are wandering the land, and they will be attacking our neighbor very shortly. We have to intervene. Cut them off.
Ooh. I see what you mean. Do you mean to use me as transport?
I am tempted to ask. I can't, though. Especially because it wouldn't be right for me to ask how many of us you can carry.
I'm a very,
And I would
very
not be going alone.
old dragon. Much larger than you think. I could
Really?
carry...
You don't strike me as old.
I'm glad my charms are making me look so young. This is just a form I use around mortals. They think of me as other dragonkin, though I do look little off.
I wouldn't say so. In fact, you are the most unique dragon I've ever seen.
Oh, I thank you for that.
So,
Oh,
well, thank you for having this talk with me.
one thing.
You can keep the glass.
Oh, sure. Okay. I have one thing for you, though. When I did arrive on this plane, I was asked to join a syndicate of dragons that had been banished from other tribes.
Oh?
They seem to want to take over. But based on my knowledge, they've been having troubles with some mortals. She will snicker.
Sounds like Dela'Nova's cause. Can't be certain, though.
No. He follows a
Is it something more grand?
No, not too grand. More or less old dragons that hold grudges against other dragons that banished them. Wanting to take revenge eventually, but failing to do so.
You wouldn't know of any such creatures on this part of the world, would you?
They are neighbors, but they're to the north, on an island decimated by them.
Interesting. So not immediate threats.
Oh, they have other problems to deal with right now.
Thanks for keeping me updated.
There are other dragons along this continent, but not many. Some bear in the mountains or the etheric
It
mines.
seemed the
of
worm had a
Nedoran.
lot of influence. But with them gone, I don't know. We did see a couple of them out there, wandering the wasteland.
The dragon tribes are united under that Dela'Nova fella.
He is putting in a valiant effort. I hope it works out for him. Well, thanks for coming and having this talk with me. I'm glad that we can be honest with ourselves.
I have wisdom to bestow upon you in the coming future.
Yes, I always have time.
I hope if you want to destroy the source, that portal isn't the 100% way. Yes, it would stop them for a while, but I'm sure they'll find another way to come back.
We could gate seal the portal. However, I think we should take the fight straight to the source.
Read my mind. Pushing them back into the portal would be best efforts, but then reinforcing the other side of the portal to enact a different attack. Is this your plan?
Well, to be honest, I haven't thought of a plan yet. He gives a smirk.
This would be best case of actions, but you would need the combined forces of this kingdom and the kingdom neighboring you. It's a good thing you're on good terms with them already.
I hope to improve that. We need their mages.
They are
Oh,
quite
right.
powerful.
I
in
should come
magic
clean.
aspect.
I am currently working on an Archmage spell. It would make me one of the most powerful beings.
Ooh.
Much more than that, I do not know. This is why I'm doing it. I'm trying to gain their favor so I can obtain some power.
Ah. Wise decisions, using the benefits of leadership and connections.
Indeed. What do you think of the town since I've come to power here?
The abolishment of certain I'll
The
say
noblemen?
weird things that I see mortals doing. Slavery is a strange thing to us. We've never understood it. We've always had dragonlings and underlings follow us just out of strength and might, rather than fear.
Ah,
and
yes.
Things like that.
I do understand. There's been many stories about kobolds following dragons. Not
Oh.
without question.
Those little dragonoids follow anything that is strong. Just generally, dragons tend to be the procurer of such strength. I don't have any of those in my midst. I prefer my home be not riddled with little dragonoids right now.
Interesting. You like to lay low. But is it not too boring?
No, I have plenty of things to keep me company. Like my books and tomes.
I gesture around the room. I have more than you probably have read.
She will smile. Though there is one creature, a dragon, that beats me in a library of knowledge, and that would be that one that calls themselves a pillar of knowledge. I've only
Pillar of
seen their
knowledge.
library once from flight.
Where's this located?
It is located in the coldest planet in your system, the Frostfell.
Oh, you have been off this planet as well. Now, I didn't know that you traveled the planes, but into the astral?
Yes?
What's that like?
As I said, my home is far from this astral. It's across the astral sea, quite a bit a ways. As I said, I traveled quite far to make it to these planes.
And you have no problem fighting your way back.
Oh, I do not want to return home.
Why's that?
There is currently a strife of power, a vacuum almost within that system, and there is a war going on amongst dragons.
I'm starting to get a picture.
Basically, warring factions trying to become the new leaders of dragonoids. So I left, because that battle was foolish, and not for me.
I see then. I get you. Well, let's hope it won't come here.
I'm sure it won't. It is a war amongst dragons, and a system far from here.
This is beyond my expertise, but are there any things we should probably avoid? so that this won't break out? I assume there are many ways to contact the Beyond. Where you're from, I mean.
She ponders for a moment on the next choice of words to say carefully. Nothing so far seems to summon them here. There's no reason for them to come to a system that's, in a way, more primitive to theirs.
Very well.
They've learned to utilize magic and things to be able to travel the astral sea.
If I do come across something that powerful, or a beacon, I will let you know.
Appreciate it. But as I said, there aren't many that leave that system, except for on certain journeys. They want something new. Like the
Very well.
four kin that landed here all those years ago, creating your many dragon bones you have here. I've seen a lot of chromatic dragons in this region. So many. This must be where Tiamat must have made her landing.
I've only seen what was a copper dragon back when we were adventuring. There was also the talk of the worm. But I think my experience is a bit askew considering we went to that one sunken temple in the sand. So we have had more runs in with dragons than I would like to admit.
A dragon temple? Ooh.
Oh, it was a dragon trials. Some pillar was slain there. I do not remember which one though.
She will like smile. A very, very old one. Yes. He's a direct descendant of one of the four.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about them?
Very little other than the fact that they were a direct descendant of one of the four primordial dragons that landed here. That they became a pillar through trials and were accepted as a god for a long while. But their death was always a mystery, as their soul never
Oh, so you already
made
knew
it
about their
to
death.
the flow. Their soul was sealed. No one could sense their presence. Figured he had perished, but the soul never was found.
When we did stumble upon the supposed corpse of this pillar, he was impaled by a sword. The sword that the one called Luke wields.
It was.
I believe
She blinks.
after we extracted the sword, the whole thing crumpled and aged rapidly. We were let go afterwards.
Oh, those dang elves and their manipulation. There are some elder elves that have learned the power of time and manipulation of time, but only briefly, only able to stop it in certain areas, points of time. Freeze it for a bit.
So, you suspect
Or-
elves were involved in this?
Foresight in the future. I suspect old elder elf tech or magic.
Do you think they came from the Feywilds? Oh, what is the Feywild called here in this setting?
Feywild.
I can't remember.
The true Feywilds.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I have multiple Feywilds. Just one of them's just a slice of the actual Feywild, just made into a continent.
Okay. Yeah, I was referring to the one in the southwest. I mean, northwest.
Yeah. The Elder Elves once were the predominant race on this plane. But over time, the races that came about after them, descendants and otherwise natural races that occurred, as well as the Dragon King that came later, they started warring at those factions. Eventually, it came to sting them in the butt, as their people that they once created and seen as lesser than them managed to seal them in their own city, gods and all, trapped in a forever loop with their own magic.
Interesting. So tell me, you felt the present was gone, the pillar down in the temple. How long ago was that? Did this palace still exist back then?
I would say it was about a century or so ago. Time,
A century only.
roughly. Because
Judging by the overgrowth, I would say it would probably have been a millennia.
It wouldn't have been that long. The amount of magic and other things that being like that possesses corrupts the area around it and causes nature to go a bit wild. Even if their soul is sealed and their body doesn't decay, the magic within such a powerful creature can still cause things to nature. A dragon's
Not
death
a couple of times.
is very
Yeah, I get that.
destructive. Especially if that dragon housed great magic and had honed its magical prowess for a long time. I myself have no such thing. I don't understand, nor how to cast magic. I am just very well learned.
Really? Not even a cantrip?
I have no need for such things. My breath weapons, as well as my fangs and claws, are plenty enough. I can also
I would suspect as much.
manipulate dust.
Dust? Oh, we have a lot of that here, don't we?
Well, stardust in a way. Illumination.
Okay, that might be a bit rare.
I also can... She will walk over to here and be like, I can also do something like this. And you'll watch her phase through your cabinet.
Oh no, she's no clipping!
No door is
A material.
hard for me to pass.
That must be how you ascend to the astral, I assume.
I do not require food, air, drink, or sleep when flying amongst the stars. I glide using the winds caused by the stars themselves. Allows
I
for
wish to go there at some point or
quick
another.
travel. If you find a way to make it so you cannot...
There was this one book that alluded to the fact you could breathe up there. That's hard to believe.
There are areas of the astral sea in which a mortal could live without suffocating. But there are very much areas of places with no such things, as well as dangerous gases.
Okay, so in certain areas. I see. Well, thank you for having this little discussion with me.
Any time, King.
You don't sleep, do you?
I have no need for it, which is why I have much knowledge. Helps pass the time.
You must be experiencing the worst headache of your life constantly.
What Tilt said? What?
Well, if you never put your mind to rest.
How else would I find strategies?
Must be a dragon thing.
More or less.
Alright, we
my
put
kind
back
of
out
dragon.
again.
Okay.
After I lay the tray off the bed, of course.
There
You
we
done
go.
with your glass?
She would have handed it back to you before she left.
Okay. Where am I?
Just
Where I be?
move down here.
Oh, there. Okay, fair. I mean, I'm going to bed here anyway.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move Beatrix where she's supposed to be.
Yep.
But basically, you're
All
guys
right, we can
next.
take a long rest now.
Yep. Alright, everyone, long rest yourselves. I'll get Luke. I can get your actual traveling. Though it might be sped up, because I thought you guys were going to be taking your vehicle, but someone asked Beatrix to possibly be the...
I'm a bit confused by that too. Literally
Yeah.
the entire point of upgrading the thing was to use it.
Yep. It's not like it's that
You didn't mention that to him, though.
I did.
I was at a fucking meter the entire time. Also, there's of course this little thing. Yep. Yep.
Nice. Hey, I gotta be really quick.
How did Revian get that? If that was an item the party had, and there it goes.
I've had one on me for pretty much the entire fucking campaign. I have another one actually, but I only purchased that recently. They can come in handy.
So you're telling me you slipped the ancient dragon a potion?
I spiced, yes, I spiced her
Okay.
drink.
You realize how bad of an idea that is, right?
Nay.
Like when
I want for loyalty.
No. There's a reason I bring that up. When a charm effect wears off, the person who is charmed becomes aware that they have been charmed and by who.
Oh yeah, true. So if someone casts the spell magic on her, she will know. True.
No, it says it only lasts for an hour. When that hour is up, they're going to be pissed. That's why you don't do it to an NPC that you plan to have long-term positive relations with.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was permanent.
What's
Why did I miss the fucking hour part?
It
Alright.
literally says charmed by that creature for 1 hour. Time 1 hour.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'm
can't
done.
believe you used a spell made for tricking guards into letting you in for an actual long term.
You
Ow.
use the potion you're supposed to use in a one-time meeting to get what you want to try and build a long-term
Wait.
positive relationship.
Wait, but it's not a spell. So how would
It
it
is.
trace it back to me?
Because that's how charmed works. Any charmed effect, when it wears off, the person it was affecting is aware that they have been charmed. That is stated in the effects log. Or, sorry, in the conditions.
Okay, so in the log here, a charmed creature can't attack the charmer.
No, not in this
target the
charmed.
channel.
In the actual
a
condition
harmful,
when you look it
another
up.
magical thing. Yeah, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check made to interact with the creature socially. That wasn't listed on it. So, I just missed a bullet. Holy fuck.
You didn't. That, again, that's not... You're not understanding how this works. Charm is a temporary effect. They are going
Yes.
to be aware when it wears off.
When cast as a spell.
No,
That-
This doesn't have any traces
the
back to me.
charm
Not-
condition.
It's a condition.
Yes.
Conditions can come from sources outside of spells.
Yes.
When the charmed condition wears off, the person who is afflicted becomes aware that they have been charmed.
Yeah. I mean, she could probably guess as much. Okay. Well, fuck me. I thought it was permanent, not an hour.
It's not. Do you know how broken it would be if it was permanent?
Yeah, until dispelled. That's what I thought.
No. You just shot yourself in the foot with an
Yeah.
ethereal bullet.
Yeah.
I just imagine like D&D divorce court where it's like my husband has charmed me for 8 years until I saw a cleric and now
It's like D&D,
Any
fucking
reparation.
D&D's equivalent of Reddit story threads. My noble husband charmed me for 37 years. When I found out, I divorced him and took all of his assets.
Me, female 24, got charmed by my husband, male 25, for 5 years.
We should not be allowed. We should not be allowed to have this.
Okay.
I need to write it in.
Also, I'm pretty sure that potion is used in order to get someone to sleep with you. And-
Well,
For like
Yeah,
a one-night
that's
stand
most
sort of
common use, probably. Yeah.
that's the most common use, but yeah, it functionally it is literally meant to be used for you are meeting this person once, you want to get
Yeah.
as good of a guarantee of getting what you want out of that meeting, and then you never talk to them again.
Yeah.
I'm curious how the DM is going to proceed here.
Fuck, man.
Oh no.
I didn't read the small text, the small print.
You did not read the fine print on the Fae contract.
Why can't anyone love me?
Oh,
Technically,
Let me see. Would I be clever enough to understand what the fuck I've done?
It was almost a natural 20.
Yeah. 14. Plus 5. Okay, I would understand. There's one outing I can do here, but it's gonna be looking so bad.
what would that be? Bro, I don't think there's a way you beat the allegations.
I gotcha. Just kidding.
um, Nikki, are there any waiters here in the palace?
Literally, the only people who have access to that room are you, Tia, Via, Samaria, and now Beatrix, because you took them in there directly. No one else
Yeah.
has access to that room or the items within.
Yeah,
So,
but
do you
the
want
wine
to
is
get
not
the-
stored in my room. The wine is not stored in my room. So who has access to the wine cellar?
My brother in Christ, you also drank from the wine.
I have a plan, okay? I have a plan. I just gotta know if you have any waiters.
My brother in Christ.
I
Just take me here.
have
Take
to, man.
this, holds out L.
I'm doubling down, okay?
You're doubling down. Do you realize how well this is going to play to Dela'Nova's hand later?
Yeah. It is.
You are handing him a W on a gilded platter.
What if they're immune to it and still just go with it?
There are the only creatures that are immune to charm effect are the Fae.
Oh, right. I mean, there's also the possibility that
Just goes to the
I don't
Feywild
know.
handing out filters of love.
Uh,
what if I would be
I'd
triple
like to-
crossed?
I'd like to pass an amendment to the law banning the enchantment school of magic.
Oh, they do also have legendary resistance to it if they wanted.
Well, the problem is it doesn't have a save. It automatically applies. Legendary resistance only applies to savable conditions.
Yeah. Well, in any case, are there any janitors or waiters or anyone else cleaning up the place here?
Oh. Sorry, my brain.
That was a question.
My brain farted. What?
Yeah. Are there any waiters who has access to the wine cellar?
Samira would have access to it. She could bring out anything from the cellars.
Just her?
Yourself.
Yep. You don't have any any
Bro,
wage slaves?
Technically. Oh, you mean like other maids and stuff that I don't have tokens for? Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Oh no.
Okay. The thing is, how would I go about doing this within half an hour?
I don't
Yeah,
think
let's
you
lie.
can.
Let's lie to the dragon. Good
Yeah,
thing
no,
Grunk just woke up.
I think I'll do something else.
Ah, yes. Blame one of your bodyguards, the sacrificial pods.
I will be coming downstairs. Actually, before I come downstairs, I empty a filter of love behind my chair. Hopefully, no one will see. Let me just do a deception check.
You just pour it Down.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
just in a
hover-
crevice, like out of the way.
I'm hovering over that roll insight button.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where the fuck is deception? Can't find it. There it is. Please let it be high roll. Please let it. Okay. Is there any? Can I can't give that a bonus or anything, right? No, no, I have no inspirations. Fuck. This is gonna look so bad. All right. Okay, I'm gonna come downstairs, and I'm gonna look at the bottle, like really like over inspecting it as I come up to Beatrix here.
It
Hey.
is dusty. Yeah.
A dusty?
Oh, wait, there's dust on it. Means it's been in the basement a while. She found like, she's like, I think this was around during the second Pharaoh-King.
Okay.
Very
Hey.
aged wine.
I thought I'd let you know I found this really suspicious bottle in my room.
Quit. Eyebrow raise. What? A strange bottle.
Yes. I had one of my mates retrieve a wine bottle, but I found this as well. You're not feeling any different, are you?
Hmm. Wait, did you use the filter of love on her while she was with you?
Yes,
Yeah.
he put it in the wine.
Oh.
It's why
And
we
I'm now
have
trying to
nothing.
undo my mistake.
No, buddy,
Ah.
you
That's the
fucked
funny
up.
thing is,
I did.
she's actually immune to being charmed. It was tasty.
That's fucking funny. So this entire fucking spiel was pointless.
Oh yeah, no, she's just gonna smile at you. There was a funny taste to it, but I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, it was sweeter than I imagined. Well, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I wander off again.
no worries.
It was a waste of 300 gold. Alright, that's it.
No, it's like you're
300
walking
gold to
back.
make someone my thrall? Hell yeah.
No one saw that!
Check again.
I know.
No, it's just like you're walking your way back to the throne. Passing eye contact with Dela'Nova, and it's like, fuck, he knows.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. That's good drama.
Me smoking weed in the bedroom, the family dog walking past. Shit, he's gonna tell my dad. I unfortunately need to get going a bit early.
Okay. I mean, it was either this or I would oust one of my fucking maids.
I just
And
like
that
to
would
imagine
look even
freaking.
worse, I think.
I like to imagine the Revian like turn this back to Beatrix, and it's just like pearls of sweat just going down his
Yeah,
his
yeah,
head
you
just
feel that.
saved.
I think the Pharaoh has things for dragons.
That's
Keeps
also
note
one
of this.
interpretation.
So do we call it here?
It would make sense to.
Because Soviet left too. Now we're like 3 people.
Wee. Waka. Alright. Well, your next traveling is going to be through the deserts. I do have travel maps ready. Well, a travel map already. And encounters.
Okay.
I guess we can then
and then-
start at the beginning of the travel map probably next time.
Yeah, I can do that. I will, however, need to grab the whole lot of you and put you in the fucking car
Oh yeah.
so I can traverse you to the fucking map. Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna go like... That's because I'm lazy.
There's so much space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and UX is not coming. Everyone else is, though.
Why is UX not coming?
Because Revian is.
She's trying to get her fucking orphanage up and running.
Ah. So Revian's coming.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grunk is in his water tank, rehydrating.
Is that everybody? I'm missing Luke. God fucking damn it. Wait, Luke should have been grabbed the first time. He's right there. What the fuck is wrong with me? I feel like I'm
Never
missing
know, huh?
somebody. What? No, I'm not missing anybody. What is wrong with me? What the fuck?
Probably just used to dealing with so many tokens.
Yeah, probably. So,
By the way, Nikki, out of interest, because I didn't find it on the wiki, how long do Grubblies can hold their breath? Or do they just breathe underwater? Because the amphibians.
they breathe underwater.
Alright. Nice. Gluk, 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 gluk. You just see Grunk like just laying at the bottom of the tank, just chilling.
And there's someone. Not saying who.
Yeah,
Above
should
the
be 5
tank,
people.
Slowly
And it's 5
sprinkling salt.
Hey!
Tis joke. Tis joke.
You just see that the water the water level just lowers a little bit because it gets like re-added into his body.
I'm gonna need to make this map bigger. Fuck.
At some point, I need new art of Grunk, how he's hydrated.
There we go. It's so big I can't even zoom out.
Damn.
It stops. I son of a... Whatever. I fucking flipped it by I put it the wrong fucking way again. Ah! This is painful. There we go. I didn't even spell desert right. I'm so fucking so dumb.
Desert. I love my desert. Nice.
I'll throw Grunk back
All right.
up. And this UX gone. Yep. We'll do at least one encounter before end of sesh.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
I must head off.
Ah. Unfortunate.
Oh,
What did
bye.
I roll? A 70?
So
Yes.
it's just us two.
Sorry.
Bye, Nooya.
Yeah. That's okay.
Ooh, this person. I'm gonna ban them for 1,000,000 seconds.
Damn. Oh, yeah, one of those bots.
Yeah, one of the bots. I think it's so funny to watch it time out for 1,000,000 seconds.
Let's see here.
But yeah, there is small little pools of water throughout this travel. There's also dunes and things, so you will have to make vehicle checks throughout. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining us for today's session of the Pharaoh-King's Blade. The others have left because of work and other things I gotta get to. But thank you so much. I will see you all the next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Fun little fact. 11... A million seconds is 11 days. So, it's
Yeah.
not that much.
No, it's not that long.
Eh?
It's kind of funny.
But they won't come back in 11 days. Because it's a bot.
Alright, bye-bye stream.